And good evening. Hello, I'm going to do this again because I haven't done this in a while. Hello, I am Dr. Mike. Hello. From www, that's a website thing, World Wide Web, whack, 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 drmikesemporium.com. I am the proprietor and owner of said establishment. We're on some other like social media, Dr. Mike's Emporium. If you have a question, let us know. And we are back from our exciting event in Louisville, Kentucky. Bourbon City Steampunk. So tonight we are going to be doing a little bit of Kentucky soap and such. We're also on TikTok. Oh my goodness gracious, that's exciting. I don't dance. Don't ask me. Okay, so we are going to be using, I found this Moss Hill Rugged at a cutlery shop, Heimdinger. It is a cutlery shop, meaning knives, razors, shaving stuff, scissors, sharpening, all manner of cooking products, not like wonderful cutlery and such. Owned and operated by a gentleman by the name of Carl. His father owned it, and it has been passed down through generations. They opened in 1861. So thank you very much. And I'm sure I'm just completely murderizing the name because it's not like something I'm used to. Anyway, good to see everybody. So what is the fragrance of this wonderful soap? This is leather. About as basic as you can get, leather. So it is that, when you first open it up, it is that very, very sharp smell of crisp leather, which is nice. And then it kind of expands and gets a nice base to it. So this I picked up. I also picked up the aftershave splash. Not splash, it's an aftershave balm called Bathe in Bourbon. So yeah, it works. Last week, Wednesday, I got my hairs cut by our friend Todd at Maxim Barbers of Decatur. And while I was sitting there chatting with him, he suggested that whilst I am up in Louisville, I should go by the University of Louisville, the University of Kentucky up there, because they actually have a piece of fine art. The fine art in question is The Thinker by Rodin. How about that? Rockwell 2 Sticky Brick, just go ahead and start. So, there we go. So, I had the good fortune of spending a good bit of time with one Jeff Church. Hi, Jeff. Hope you got your coffee today. Jeff is an incredible maker of all manner of machinery and metallurgy and welding and all that wonderful stuff. So he had a blast. And we decided to kind of go, we needed to go to a couple of shops. We took care of that. And then we ran over, literally, in his truck to see The Thinker by Rodin. It was a donation. So it's a real piece of art. And I was just amazed that it just happens to be sitting there. No. So we spent about 5 minutes there taking pictures and just enjoying this amazing piece of historical art. So that was pretty cool. So after that, okay, hold on. I have to start over. So with seeing that, but anyway, so Wednesday night, I drove up to Harriman, Tennessee, and I was going to stay with my friend RJ and Rosanna up in their 1890s manor house. It was wonderful. But on the way there, hey Rick, hey Chris, everybody, Michael, on the way there, I got a message from RJ saying, hey, stop at Try Dog Brewery. Oh, Jeff, good to see you, buddy. Try Dog Brewery, and I had lovely Mama B's peanut butter stout. I am not a beer drinker. However, I do drink the drinks that are very, very thick, like motor oil. So that worked out very nicely. So that was fun, and I spent the night there, and then in the morning, RJ and I went to a place, a little deli that he works at now, just to to keep the lights on, I guess, to keep his brain active. But had a wonderful, like freshly made English muffin breakfast. And then I hit the road and got up to Louisville very quickly. So it was nice to break up the trip. So got up there. I managed to get there around noon. I was the literal first vendor to show up. So that was good. So I got myself, I was like, I didn't want to get crazy and fully set up because, when you're the first vendor, sometimes they have to move things around. So I set up just the basics, the tables, and got everything ready to go. So, and once I did that, candle fat, maybe. Post-meridian or canned old-fashioned, maybe. I know I've had a canned old-fashioned before, and I actually have a Knob Creek old-fashioned in the fridge, just sitting there waiting for me. So once I got set up, I was like, well, I'm hungry. Very good, very good. So I went to Skyline Chili and had me a couple of chili conies, which was delightful. That turned out to be my main meal of the weekend, so I had it several times. So anywho. So came back, and that was Thursday evening. Friday morning shows up, and I go down to the vendor hall just to kind of make sure, and lo and behold, yes, we had to move a little bit. Just a couple of feet to the left, kind of get that all set. So that took about 10 minutes. And then I got the booth set up and everybody was ready to go. We had all kinds of folks showing up. Really good to see some old friends. And we got going on Friday. We had really, some nice sales on Friday. And then at 7 o'clock, I had to do a panel, and stupid me, I left my laptop here at home on the old couch because in the whirlwind of me leaving, something had to be left behind. So Miss Julie, who was taking care of the rabbits in the way that she always does, which was tremendous, she was able to email me my presentation. Yes, PowerPoint, go figure. And I had the good fortune of Miss Leah. She loaned me her laptop, so I was able to have a laptop to do the presentation. And the crowd was amazing. I really appreciate the attendees, Jeff. And I think it went very well. Sorry, I'm not talking while I shave around my mouth because of reasons. But that went well. We had a good response. Good questions. Yes, my PowerPoint deck. Deck, D-E-C-K. So this lather is very nice, good carryover. Like, it wants to lather up, and it's very smooth. And the scent is not overpowering. I'm just checking to see which way, see how things are. I am not ignoring you. Not ignoring you, kid. No one is ignoring you. All right. So, Saturday, a little bit of a slow day from 10 to 6. But after that, I was like, I'm on the 7th. They put me on the 7th floor. The soap is Moss Hill Rugged from Kentucky. We are investigating them as a possible soap because we like to get the artisan stuff. We like to find local artisans. So Saturday after the vendor hall closed, I had the good fortune of being on the 7th floor, which is kind of where all the big panels were. Leather, Chris, it's leather. It's leather. And I attended a gin tasting. They had like 6 or 7 different gins. And then there was a, hold on. Whoopsie, hold on. I can do this. Sorry, this thing goes crazy every once in a while. There we go. A cordial, a gentleman made Victorian cordials, and they had like a coffee cordial or a liqueur, or and then they had a cranberry one and a pawpaw cordial, which was interesting. Interesting. That's a kind of a weird fruit. Okay, so that's the shave, but this is the aftershave. Aftershave. And this is bathed in bourbon. And it is a thick kind of cream that has a wonderful fragrance. See? So it's going to be good for the skin. And this is that kind of leather and bourbon and just a clean, fresh scent. Oh, by the way, I did trim my beard just this afternoon. And if you're interested in how I do that, maybe I will tell you how I do that in another video, or I may even show you. Who knows? So I do like the scent. It pairs very well with the rugged. And we are looking at this company. This is a woman-owned shop. So pretty cool. So yes, it is actually a good smelling leather. I like it. It doesn't smell crazy. Chris, I will let Kay smell it, and I will work you up a sample of it. I've got plenty. Okay, we'll do. We will do a beard trimming video, and it shouldn't be too bad. Just give me a little while. Give me a couple of weeks to grow this out a little bit. How I do that, the new OnlyFans account, yes, with my nickname Tequila Teas, or Brandy Spice, depending on which one. Okay, so that was Saturday, and so by the end of 3 different classes on alcohol and sampling, I was ready for bed. So I went to sleep. Went to bed about 10 o'clock. Woke up about 8. So slept pretty well. Always a good thing. And Sunday, that was when all the storms were coming through. We had hail. On the Saturday morning, we had a storm come through, knocked hail on the windows. And then for the rest of the whole weekend, it was just raining and just windy. And so I followed up, on Sunday, which was, we started at 10 o'clock and we're going to go to 3. But I was like, okay, we've gotten to a point where a lot of the crowd was really focused somewhere else. So around 1 o'clock, 1:15, I decided to hit the road to get home a little early. And on the way home, or actually during the weekend, my brother-in-law, Scott, from Isle of Palms, hi, Scott, he pinged me and said, hey, how far are you from the Buffalo Trace Distillery? I said, well, I can go right by it because that's one of the ways to go home. There are 3 different ways to get home from Louisville. So going down 75, stopped off at the Buffalo Trace Distillery. Guess what they happen to have a wall of? Blanton's. If you are familiar with bourbon whatsoever, Blanton's is supposedly a very highfalutin thing. So I got my brother-in-law a big bottle of Blanton's. He picked up, we got an Eagle Rare 10-year, which is very, very dark. I was very impressed. And a couple other ones that were really nice. The whole distillery area smelled phenomenal, like outside, because they're cooking stuff, and it just was amazing. Really, really. Yes, okay, Blanton's is overrated. I understand. But, it's one of those things that people like to do. He's a collector, so he collects stuff. So he likes it. So there you go. Not a problem. I wanted to they had like an HL Junior. It was really, but they didn't have that day. I was looking forward to that. I heard it was really, really good. I did get a bottle of Heller, and I think I'll have to look in the box and see if I got the 2 little mini bottles of Traveler, which I think is somewhat like their low-cost leader. Oh yeah, I'm going to trim the beard, but it's going to take a while before I let it it's got to grow out because I trimmed it down. There you go. Yeah, Buffalo Trace is really nice. I like it. Okay, so picked up some stuff and drove and hit the road, and it was raining the entire Yes, Weller. You'll have some very soon, Matt, by the way. Got home, I was able to stop at Buc-ee's in Calhoun. Got home about 9:30 that night. And it was a good drive. It was not too bad. And we just got everything out of the van and got everybody all back in place. And so now we are in the process of restocking. Today we got in a large selection of Lockhart's. So if you're looking for Lockhart's mustache wax, we don't have the peppermint. I'm so sorry they don't make that anymore. Speaking of not making anymore, sadly, we are having a great deal of trouble getting our Bluebeard's original products. Everything from the beard wash, the peppermint beard wash, the peppermint beard conditioner, Wonder Beard. Yeah, Wonder Beard. That wonderful product. The Beard Savers, pretty much anything Wonder Beard or Bluebeard's is sadly, I don't know. Do we want to tell them now? Okay. So I will tell, here we go. So with that, we are actually in the process of creating our own beard wash, beard conditioner, and we'll call it a Wonder Beard-esque product, a conditioning product. It will be, and yes, it will be that silly name or silly nature that I am. It will be known as Otterly Soft. And yes, there will be an otter on the label because that is how we do things. Be on the lookout for that. We will tell y'all very soon when that comes to market. So we're going to be creating our own shave soaps, the Old Fashioned, the Gin and Tonic, and the Foster's Fizz, and the Elf Fresh. And we will also have beard products now. So we're just kind of expanding a little bit. Aloha, mahalo, RJ. So once we get everything kind of ready to go, we will be, debuting it here. Oh yeah, it will most definitely not be peppermint. We're still thinking about the flavor. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to send that to Dr. Mike at drmikesemporium.com. Just say, hey, or you can send me a message and say, hey, I think this would be a good scent. What I want is something light. I want it to be just, how about a $3 word? A soupçon of scent. Because, beard wash and beard conditioner, you don't want a lot of stuff like smell in your face, right? Let's save that for all your aftershaves and wonderful things. So, but we'll figure it out. We're going to have some wonderful things. And who knows? Maybe we'll have more than one scent for our beard wash and beard conditioner. And whatever it is, I will tell you, we are only focused on the best products. Okay? The best products. Oh, lemongrass and eucalyptus. Well, there you go. We're working on that. So how about that? Surprise! You never know what you're going to find. New product party. Oh, yeah. Yep. So with that, thanks again to all the folks up in Louisville. The Bourbon City Steam community is very, very nice. The energy up there is wonderful. Jeff, thank you for your organizational skills. Miss Leah, thank you again for the laptop. That was great. Yes, Jeff, it will be at Key City. I can bet you dollars to donuts it will be at Key City. It will also probably be at Huntsville for the Huntsville Expo, Pop Culture and Expo up there. So we'll probably have it in the next week or so. Maybe give us 2 weeks to do that. So it's exciting. There you go. We will definitely take care of you all. So thank you. Y'all are the first to know. Utterly Soft coming to a web place near you, I guess. So, all right, let me pop the sink here. And as a sink, I'm going to clean my brush. How do you clean a brush? You just run water through it, give it some nice squeezes, nice and clean. This stuff rinses very easily, the shave soap. There we go. And I can tell you that I really needed this shave today. Whew. There you go. Well, thank you again. How about that? 20 minutes. 20 minutes. It's a nice long one. So there you go. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, cats, kittens, and you wonderful folks. Yes, thank you, Rick, for helping me with that. The shave is a great way to, this is my time kind of to kind of decompress from the day. But make sure to reach out to your friends, okay? That's very important. Ooh, right there. And yeah, I'm doing weird stuff. A cleaning video. We've done that before, but we'll show you how to take care of your tools one day soon, right? Right. So we've got a beer video coming up. We've got a tool video coming up, and a new product video launch. We're going to launch because, hey, the astronauts came home. So with that, I will say thank you very much. If you're going to shave, you know you are. And if you're going to beard, look how wonderful my beard looks. Even from the side. Yes. Would like to shave dapper, beard dapper, be your dapper best, and be utterly solid.